Shit.
You know what to do. Dylan, go ahead and do an invite and send him another invite.
Stupid.
Yeah, Brian, he still has that same invite from when I emailed him, alongside when I emailed you and Devin.
That's kind of strange.
Yeah. Right. Oof.
Devin, you're out of the picture on your camera.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm switching to desktop mode.
In there and it's on. But my
Oh, we hear you. We hear you on the computer.
yeah, the camera will just show a B.
We might as well just do it like this, bro. That way it'll be easier. I understand, people won't be able to see you, but
Right. I thought I was gonna have to come in through Rumble. That's how I thought it'd be the easiest way, but
this is Rumble Studios.
no, but I mean actually get on Rumble and you put a link and then me hop right in. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
I've been on here since 12:30 waiting.
Yeah. Well, we are live right now, so.
Oh, okay. Well, here I'll hop out and let you guys do a show.
All right, brother.
All right, love you, man.
Love you too, brother.
Later.
All right.
Wow. Hold on, I'm switching to desktop mode. You gotta invite me back in. Hold on.
All right.
Oh wait, maybe. Hold on. Or maybe if. Yeah, hold on.
See, I can't see the chat. I can't hear you now, Dylan.
Oops, sorry about that. My thing was muted. I don't know why.
That's okay. Don't worry
What
about
is
it.
going on, beautiful people? You sons of bitches. As we're waiting for Mr. There he is. I was about to say we're waiting for Mr. Devin Jeffrey, but he just miraculously appeared like the fucking devil.
He's got it.
So, gentlemen, I just want to apologize for being an hour late.
Hey, no problem.
As Mr. Devin Jeffrey, JT Von Base, and Mr. Wicked Vapor would say, damn it, Dylan.
Yep.
So let's not waste any goddamn time. Gentlemen, what are we vaping on today?
I've got I've got my Vicious Ant Spade Squonker.
Ooh.
Also, I have the. I'm getting feedback here. Hold on. The Crown X.
Ooh.
There we go. And I've got my Rebel Squonker. And as a special treat for a Friday, I've got the Aspire Raga with a Raga pod in it and one of the AF series coils. That's a 0.4 coil. They must have brought them out after they released the Raga because they didn't have the 0.4 coil ready yet.
Right.
So that must be fairly new. This is a hell of a little device. You know, a lot of people don't like the exposed battery, but
right.
I like it. No problem with it.
Yeah, my father doesn't like that exposed battery, but I do.
What do you got there, Devin?
Hello, I got the good old Boxer BF Squawk DNA 75C with the Blaze Dual RDA, and that I got some mystery fish from Brett, and that's it.
Well, after eating like a fat fuck today, fill up box with the Orion. Well, not Orion or RBA, Orion Juice. And I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee made by Mr. Devin Jeffrey. Thank you for the coffee. But gentlemen, I'm really starting to hate fucking USPS.
You too, huh?
Oh yes, I'm really.
Look what happened to me. I had a $3 data cable that I ordered. The bastard stole it right out of the place. It's like, okay, why would you steal a $3 cable?
Bro, that, and on top of that, why would you fuck up somebody's tracking package?
Yeah. And that just
Why
didn't
would
make
you
a whole
fuck
lot of
that
sense.
up? Like my package from Nick. That shit is stuck to death.
That's what they sent me. It was an open package. They ripped the thing open. So the USPS sends me this. So I contacted the dude on eBay, and he says, I'll just send you another one, you know. That's ridiculous, though.
No, but check this, though. So, Brett forwarded my dad's Vapor DNA shit, right? That
Right.
shit still says it's in Springfield.
Huh.
My father's package from Nick, and all of a sudden, right, that shit said, East Moline, Illinois, straight through the Des Moines, right?
Yeah.
After it said it arrived in Des Moines, Iowa, it said moving to the next facility. After it said that, it was like, it's a part of Des Moines, Iowa.
Huh.
It was supposed to be here yesterday, but the shit still hasn't arrived.
I think I know the reason why they got so screwed up, the USPS. It's like up in Pennsylvania. They opened up Philadelphia as a major hub for like Amazon and shit.
Right.
Pittsburgh's got it too. So now they try to condense it into one or two places, and that's it. And it
Right,
just, it's gotten ridiculous.
Out of all my shit that people sent me or I ordered, whether it was from Element Vape, Nick sent me, Brett sent me, Devin sent me, all my shit immediately went to Brooklyn. And some packages went to Philadelphia and shit like that. Now, it's just late as fuck because USPS wants to fuck up.
They've been slowly going downhill for a long time. They really have. Look at what, a week ago, they got a couple of people stealing checks.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you want to do that and put yourself in jeopardy? That's a federal offense.
Well, but that's the thing. Some of these people have fucking jobs, too, and yet they don't care.
Yeah. They just don't give a shit.
Not only do they send checks that are in the mail, but yet they steal fucking packages like what you and I were talking about privately. They open up the box,
Yeah,
and they just take whatever's in the box, and that's it.
they've deduced themselves down to being porch pirates. That's what it comes down to.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it's come to, and you know what? It's all honesty, that's really kind of fucked up.
I'd say so, big time.
In more ways than one, that's kind of fucked up. Like, why would you want to steal somebody's fucking package?
Yeah.
Oh shit, Brett's in here too, and
yeah, I'm getting the chats coming through now.
Hello, porch honky.
You know what's messed up on this? Whenever I did the access and stuff, it's got my face. It shows my camera what it looks like with me on there. And then as soon as I hit join, the camera goes away. I went through my Gmail just to see if that changed anything.
Right.
But
Mr. Nightclover, holy shit.
You should see a little camera down there on your dashboard there, Brett, and it should you should be able to click on it.
Yeah, you click on it. It says enable camera above it, and I hit it, and it still says X / through it.
You know what, Brett? Your best bet is probably to shut down your machine and bring it up cold.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
That ought to do it. Because
Okay,
it depends on how long your machine's been on, too.
Oh yeah.
well, no, I just shut everything down, and
Yeah.
then Dylan texted me saying that he just got to his godmother's house and he was going live. I just turned it on.
Huh. What happens if you close the browser out all the way and then bring it up and then go back into the link.
I don't know. I can try that. I will try that.
ISIS hacking your camera.
That's probably what it is, man.
Probably the Chinese.
Or Mark could have took a nice steamy shit on your computer.
I've shared all my camera information on some phone call to India.
No, it wasn't India. It was China.
You got the Indian scammers.
I think if he does.
Andy, what's going on, Cheryl?
Let's see who else is in here. Oh, hello, Andy. Hello, Cheryl. She's calling Dylan a butt puncher, so thank you.
You shut your mouth, and Devin, like I said, thank you for the nice hot coffee with vanilla bean flavoring. Tastes amazing, by the way.
That sounds good.
I took a piss in it. So. Welcome,
No wonder why my coffee tastes like alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I told Mark Fagan. I said, instead of getting Dunkin' Donuts stuff anymore, just get yourself the Nescafe or the Folgers Ice Roast. Make your own stuff. Do it at home.
You know, I can guarantee if you say Mark's name like Beetlejuice, he'll appear in chat.
It could be.
Craig D, you shut your mouth, you Scottish piece of crap.
How we doing, Craig?
What's going on, mate? Craig?
No, but yeah, as we were discussing before, oh shit, as I'm dropping everything. Bro, USPS has gone downhill, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how do you...
Sometimes they don't deliver our mail till like 7 in the evening, you know?
No, what's even crazy... Oh. He's like, damn it, where's my coffee? You know, what's even crazier is the fact that Night Culver sent me a package, too.
Really?
The damn exact thing happened.
Wow.
It said it arrived at Staten Island, out for delivery, and then out for it said arrived at Staten Island or out for delivery, then arrived at Staten Island again. And miraculously, I checked it again. It said, "Oh, it was delivered." I looked. I was like, "Oh crap!" It was well enough right outside my door, and I'm like, "That's weird."
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
And now the same thing is happening with Nick's and the package Brett forwarded my father.
I know a couple of years ago, I ordered something from Element Vape and Rebel Vape overseas. I got the stuff from Royal Mail a hell of a lot faster than I got it from Element Vape. Because Element went down south, back out to the west of California, up to almost Canada. It was somewhere in New York. And then they bounced it back down to Georgia and then made its way around. And I finally got it like 2.5 weeks later.
No, I thought Element was still in California.
What happened was the idiots at the post office were bouncing around like it was going around the whole world, you know?
Right. And Cheryl, that's impossible because I'm in Jersey. Devin had to ship me my coffee. That's why it tastes like alcohol.
Hey, Craig, do you want to join in?
Craig D.
Whoever wants to join in on the YouTube aspect side of things, I will be dropping the link.
Yeah, drop the link.
Yes, you'll get to watch Dylan take his bubble bath with his rubber duckies. So.
You shut your mouth unless you want to come to New Jersey, give me a sponge bath, bitch. Don't even say a word.
Oh, don't tease me with a good time.
How we doing, Ron Jeremy?
Let's see here, folks. Let's see. 7 viewers
Jesus
on
Christ.
YouTube.
7 viewers on fucking... 7 viewers on YouTube, 2 viewers on Rumble.
Dave, I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you.
That was just a figment of his imagination, Devin.
No, that was Photoshop. Thank you.
Yep.
That is so fucked up on so many fucking levels. Figment of your imagination. What the fuck?
But that was actually really, really funny, though.
Actually, Stevie Marquez sent me a picture this morning of me playing with my nipples on screen and everything like
Fucking
that.
Stevie, bro, I shit you not. After Devin got plastered yesterday, Stevie fucking texted me on that shit with his Devin had his shirt off. He was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "What the fuck did I just see?" Not to mention, I go into fucking watch a show. Devin sagging his pants, fucking cock hanging in the breeze. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this motherfucker's drunk and trying to get me to turn gay. Like, shit.
Everybody was having a good time, though.
Oh, yeah, and I just liked how Devin was telling Mark and whoever else to shut the fuck up and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, he's having a good fucking time. Too bad it couldn't have been with hard liquor. Too fucking bad.
That's like me. I can't wait to get my heart stent in because I'm going right back to the booze, you know. I need a beer real bad.
No, my father, I was having a conversation with my father about this privately, you know. And Ron, my father's in chat right now, you know. I fucking told him, I was like, this is why I don't like to drink as much as I would like to. He's like, you know what? I'm fucking proud of you.
Well, it's like on Craig's show, he had Phil Basardo on long ago.
Yeah, Phil's just sitting there taking shot after shot. I'm like,
yeah.
How are you able to consume that much alcohol from just one bottle of Jack?
I guess he's used to it. You know, I don't know. But he was pounding a few shots there, you know.
Also, Devin, do me a favor. Since my father claims it's nice to see you with clothes on, just do me a favor, put your fucking pants on.
Yeah, they are. I was gonna come in here with the Speedo on and everything like that. Oh God!
You know, I'd expect Brian to jokingly tell me that, or at least Mark to tell me that. I don't expect a skinny young guy like you to tell me that, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, nothing beat the time that Mark went to his old neighborhood in the trailer park, played the guitar at 4th of July thing. Yeah, he had the outfit on. Yeah. Hey, Nick, what's up?
All I saw was craters in his ass when he fucking did that shit. I'm like, oh no, why am I watching this?
Hey, that was good, though. That was funny.
But I can guarantee you, I bet you he's going to go through fucking Tom's old trailer park to do that shit, too. Walking through butt-ass naked and everything. Cock hanging in the breeze, playing the guitar.
Man. His luck, he'll get arrested.
More ways than one, brother.
What was really funny, though, is when he was bike riding and the cops stopped him on the bridge. That was just, that was too funny. But Mark played it cool, though. He was like, yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm not telling the cop this, you know.
Oh, for sure. Nick, if you want to join in, I had posted the link in chat.
I think he's at work.
He doesn't go to work for another 2-3 hours.
Oh. 4 hours. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting he works the night shift.
Yep.
Greg, if you're around, you want to join in, please do so, man. We could use the company.
Oh, yes, sir. I tried to get Mark on, but he's too busy editing a video, that son of a bitch.
No, he'll pop in later on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mark is got to get ready for his show tomorrow, so I heard he's bringing a bunch of trans people over, and he's going to have a party. So
I heard he was already trans.
Oh, man.
Holy shit. Hey, Devin, I have one question for you, and I know we're live with this, brother. What would possess you to randomly FaceTime me while you were drunk the other day?
Huh?
What would possess you to FaceTime me while you were drunk?
When?
The day you got drunk. I think it was yesterday or the other day.
On Monday?
I think so. It was one of the days where you went live multiple times. And you FaceTime me randomly.
I might have. I don't know. I just like talking to people when I'm drunk. So.
Yeah, you were fucking gone. You even dropped the phone on your crotch. I was like, don't make me suck your dick. He's like, no, I wouldn't make you do that. I'll make you suck my nipples.
Okay, Nick, your 15
time,
minutes
Nick.
are up. Thank you.
Kind of scarred me for life when you said that.
He's
Dylan,
got
your lighting situation is pretty good.
Yeah, that's because I'm in the bedroom over at my godmother's house.
There you go.
Yeah, I heard Dylan is moving in over there. So.
And I heard I'm going to have a stripper party, too, rubbing my nipple.
Dave, what do you think about Dylan moving into his new home over there? Would you like that? You get the house to
You
yourself?
kidding me? He wouldn't fucking live without me. That just means he wouldn't have a little bitch to get his coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do know one thing. No matter what happens in life, you still have to have your sense of humor.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It could be the worst of times, but you still got to laugh, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're Mark Fagan, then you end up in jail. So.
Or in a fucking hospital bed, fucking naked.
Well, that time he fell in that hole on the highway, when he was riding, I really felt sorry for him because that had to hurt.
He fell in the hole. He fell over the guardrail multiple times. Jesus Christ, that man's a mess.
But he was taking a big risk on some of those roads, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I know some of the back streets he was on, that's really, really considered the hood, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what happened to Brett. Did he make it back?
I haven't seen him back on the chat.
I think he may have restarted his computer or some shit. I even sent the link to Hunky Games to come on. Ooh, excuse me.
Fuck, that was gonna hurt. Whew. Hot juice. Fuck. Spit back.
Ain't that a bitch? No, Mark, you son of a bitch, get your ass in this fucking goddamn show.
Not today, Mark. Thank you. So.
There's Mark.
Mark, I'm sending you a link. You better bring your ass on here.
Come on in, Mark.
Mark, don't do it. It's a trap. So.
Devin, I know you're not talking after you stripped and you drugged your phone on your dick telling me to suck your dick.
I did not. I did not do no such thing.
The weekend's coming.
You know, I heard Mark's new nickname was the Big Black 12.
Oh.
Is the what?
Big Black 12?
Oh. Yeah.
Mark, 'cause I know you're not in the video right now, brother.
Oh, he's editing a video.
You piece of shit.
For
you
your
queer.
OnlyFans?
He said queer OnlyFans. I always knew Mark was a queer.
Hey, Mark, Dylan and I were talking about a program. It's called Prism Live. I don't know if you've tried it before, but
yeah, he's used it in the past.
It looks pretty slick.
Prism.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was using it sometime last year, and then once he started doing the bike riding, I think that's when it wasn't working because he had to update the app and it wasn't connecting to YouTube or whatever. So I stopped using it and then downloaded Rumble Studio.
Well, they got a new version out now, Dylan.
Yeah, that's what I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'll tell you what it is. Mark didn't pay his fucking monthly subscription, so he kicked his ass off. No, I'm just playing.
I was surprised that there's so many streaming platforms out there.
Oh, yeah.
And when I looked at Prism, I said, this looks pretty cool for free, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And they got the phone app, and you could use it on the phone if you need to.
Yeah, I was using that around June, July.
Yeah.
And that's when my 4th of July live stream got like 100-something views off that. And that's when I started doing the Rumble Studios. And Brian, like you and I, we're talking about the views for over our past shows and everything. 1 or 2 of them got over like 100 views.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he said he tried it on his phone, but started using the Streamlabs app on his phone instead.
Yeah, I was playing around with it earlier, and I had pretty good luck with doing a test. The only thing I had to do is drop my bit rate a little bit. I had it too high for my laptop. And once I dropped the bit rate, it looked pretty good.
Yeah. You know, Devin, since Mark asked you if you were drunk yet, I bet you he's slamming beers right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know he is.
You know, Mark, don't you dare come after Devin like that. You drunk alcoholic.
He's got to get ready for tomorrow, so he's warming up.
I bet you he's sitting there with a butt plug up his ass, too.
I don't know.
I know one thing I'm buying next week is a new microphone.
Yeah, I got a microphone, but for some reason it won't connect on my computer, even when I use a USB to USB Type-C connector.
I was trying Streamlabs, Mark, but I didn't have much success to it. It just seemed like it was just a little bit too confusing, you know?
Yeah, he said for his PC and Mac, he likes OBS, but for his phone, he likes Streamlabs.
OBS was all right, but there's too much shit in it, you know? You got to go through all these learning tutorials just to figure it out. I figured there had to be a better way.
You know, Brian, I bet you, and Devin even pointed this out, I bet you Mark likes all those porno sites on his PC and Mac.
Yep.
Well, you got to figure if he's on the Windows laptop, you got a little thing that you can create another virtual screen. So that way, if Angela walks in on him, you know, he could just switch the screens.
Oh, yeah. But the minute she hears that, oh, fuck me harder from the fucking thing, she knows automatically he's watching fucking a porno.
Yeah. Streamlabs on PC is confusing. Okay, well, I agree. I still have it on the machine. I might uninstall it, but I'm still playing with it. But I do like Prism's pretty good, though. I mean,
you know, Mark. Easy. Yeah, you know, Mark. Me and Brian are vaping AIOs today still.
Yep. Got the Raga.
Just in your honor, Mark. Remember that.
I'll tell you, I don't know what type of composite material that Aspire used on the Raga, but it's pretty slick. It's got a nice smooth feel to it. I know on the white one they used the white one. I think they used ceramic.
Excuse me. Ceramic.
Yeah, they got a ceramic material embedded in nylon. I think it is for the white one. I'm not sure what this blue one is. This blue one is like a cross between a green and a blue. I mean, it's kind of hard to see it in the light that I've got it in, but you can see the panel is a little bit different shade than the rest of the body.
Yeah, it says black nylon carbon.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
But I like the idea of just popping the panel off and then changing out your thing, and it's real easy. This Raga pod was only $10. I got that from Element. But of course, they charge you $8 to ship the damn thing. That they could have went USPS, first class mail and spent $3 and $2. Oh well.
Yep.
Man, if there was anything, I would just stick with my AIOs only because of the fact that with those normal mods where you have to screw down the atomizer and whatever. I'm afraid that she's gonna tip over. The metal might dent. The glass might break.
Well, I've broken a lot of the bubble glasses on the tanks by tipping them, and that's the only drawback to the bubble glass is they're going to hit first, and that glass is going to shatter. There's not much you can do about it. Now the AIOs do have a distinct advantage. It's smaller, it's compact, and you got everything inclusive in the body. Whereas the Squonker, you're still putting the atomizer on. But I'll tell you what, this Vicious Ant Spade is really, really a nice mod.
Right.
And their Apex RDA, which cost me an arm and a leg to get, it's really well worth it. But out of all of them, though, this one is my favorite. The Rebel.
A Rebel.
Yep, that was a little cost.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that cost some money.
Looks like we got two guests popping in, Mr. Vaping fucking Fagin.
There you go.
And Mr. Six Pack motherfucking Cade.
Hey, Nick, how we doing?
Mark better have his shirt off.
Mark has to turn his camera and his microphone on, that son of a bitch.
There he is.
There we go.
Does my microphone work on these AirPods?
Yeah.
Shit.
There's that alcoholic son of a bitch.
You're speaking Chinese, Mark. Can you speak English?
Some high-tech shit.
Nathan just popped in. How you doing, Nathan?
You know, Mark, I heard you like Asian cocks. Is that true?
Yes, you heard correctly. Thank you.
Thank you.
And yes, I am vaping my billet box in honor of you, Mark, since you sold the one that Bobby sent you. You son of a bitch.
Oh my goodness! Did I? No, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
No, I don't think you did. I think you gave it to somebody, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know. He never gave me a billet. Did he give me a billet box?
Yeah, he did. And then you said you sold it.
He gave me a Dicodes mod.
No, he gave you a Dicodes. No, before that, he gave you a billet box or some AIO device, and then you said you sold it.
Oh, I think Mark might have donated that to somebody that needed something to vape on.
I donated to charity.
I believe.
And I know you kept that maybe that me and Nick want to buy from you, but you're like, I'm not giving that to anybody unless you pay me like $1,000 or some shit for that.
If you're gonna get some type of billet box device and you want a really good one, get a Raga. You can't beat it. It's under $100 now. You can't beat that.
Oh yeah.
I can even come up there, Mark, and wick it for you.
You're gonna come up here and lick it for me? You said
wick it.
You fucking gay son of a bitch.
Wick, as in John Wick, motherfucker. Lick it for you. Get the fuck out of here,
sick bastard.
Well, due to inflation and all the other things going on out in the world, Mark, that would at least be $1 million.
Oh, that's a deal.
Oh. I only charge $125 an hour, but that's neither here nor there.
Mama. Nick, Ron Jeremy said, Nick, where's my box?
No, he said, Nick, where Amy Buzz is what he said.
That type of shit.
Well, at least Mark's got some nice weather out there.
Hell yeah, it's like 76 degrees out here today.
Look at that, right? It is.
Well, you better get on that bike and hustle, motherfucker.
Yes.
I got clouds overhead with 64 degrees.
Okay.
Mama.
Nick, what's your weather like, Nick?
Same. We're both in Illinois.
Yep, there you go.
It's windy today.
Looks like I'll be getting some rain tonight.
But shit, Mark, if you're going to go for a ride, I'll just call off work. I'll ride up there. It won't be a 2-wheel pedal bike. It'll be something else, but I'll ride up there.
I'm losing my shit. There we go.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, Mark's freezing.
Losing connection. Oh,
We
Signal.
lost him.
Angela probably throttled his data usage.
There you go.
Right.
there we go.
Hey, Mark, did you ever look at maybe getting an e-bike?
Yeah, but I'm trying to lose weight. An e-bike is I don't know.
Well, you can disengage the motor and still pedal it.
Yeah, but then I'll get lazy and want to use it all the time.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, that's very true.
I was going to suggest to get yourself those little triangle stands and prop it up on the thing inside when it's on a bad day, and you could at least still pedal,
Yeah. What the fuck is going on with my phone?
See Mark working out at home? What?
Right.
No
Well,
way.
I had this. Hey, Nick, I had this one device a couple of years ago. It was just nothing more than 2 pedals. It was on a spindle, and you can adjust the tension on it. And it was only like $60. And I ended up giving it to a neighbor before I moved, and well worth having, I know Dick's Sporting Goods got them. I think Target carries them too.
What are you down to as far as weight, Mark? Oh, lost him again.
This motherfucker. Damn it.
That's
That iPhone, dude. It's that iPhone.
No, he's outside. There he comes. He's probably
This
being
app-
outside with a signal.
Rumble
Your
sucks.
signal's fucked up.
Hey, Mark, are you sure it's not the iPhone?
Hell no. It's a shitty ass Rumble.
Nathan just called it. Mark, he says you need a Vespa and a furry outfit.
So, Mark, is there any more plans for a 4th of July stunt?
I'm not sure about a stunt. A party, yeah. A stunt, I don't know.
Hey, Mark, are billet boxes still banned at your house?
Yep. No bill boxes allowed.
Well, Nick, I guess we're gonna have to break the rules and still bring our billet boxes.
Mark, what you could do on a stunt, you can get on somebody's pickup truck in the back in the bed, and then when they start the fireworks show, have that person drive you down the main street in Chicago and play your song.
Yeah. I might fall out of the truck.
That's how you became famous, Mark, was back in the day fucking walking down the street in the trailer court, man, fucking guitar and all, man.
So I had
Oh, yeah.
kids following me when I did that. Holy shit. They recorded me with their cell phone and shit. Like, who the fuck's this guy? Like, holy fuck. Call the cops.
Watch Angelo bring home a bunny outfit for Easter for him. You see Mark on the street. That would be funny.
I think it's switch the camera on this fucking hot. How do you rotate the camera, Dylan, on this app?
That portion I don't know.
You'd have to go in your camera app and do the flip.
Jesus.
I haven't had time to play with the Rumble Studios application like that since I'm doing everything from my computer. I learned that after our little interview, Mark.
To do it on your computer, then you should just. Oh, you want to be on Rumble too? I forgot.
Yeah, since I'm on my computer and everything, it won't allow me to flip my camera.
Yeah, I don't know how you flip it.
Mark, look up in the top left
Never.
corner. You should see a thing to flip
Oh,
the
shit.
camera. But
There you go.
You got it. You got it.
What are you going for a walk, big boy?
Getting something to drink. The problem is it's so fucking sunny out here. My iPhone's already overheating. You can't even see the screen.
Really?
That's what sucks about iPhone. The screens overheat like immediately.
They're all like that, Mark. Whether you got Android or iPhone, they'll both do the same.
Marcus,
do they?
to answer
Android
your
is that?
question. Marcus, to answer your question, no, I didn't move into anything. I'm at my godmother's house, all the way out in Jersey.
Oh my gracious!
And Mark, I gotta have my father still call you, possibly when I get back, to elaborate on the what I told you.
Situation.
Yeah, even though I understand you don't want to hear it and everything, but he tells
Wearing
me
my
better than I
house
do.
shoes outside.
Oh no, he's turned into a gang member. Fuck.
How much weight have you lost, Mark?
Oh, I've gained weight now. I think I gained like 10 pounds. I need to get back out.
That's
Yeah, he
because
was-
of lack of movement in the wintertime. You know,
Yep.
I've done the same thing, so it's not a big issue.
You
It'll
know,
come
I
back
was gonna-
up.
I was gonna say Mark lost the weight, I gained it.
Yeah, I
Nathan,
gained it. I'm gaining it now.
Well, get
Ooh,
this.
this
I
shady
went
is
up.
cool.
I went out the other day, went down the street to the Quest lab, did my blood work for my doctor. All of my sugar levels are perfect. I brought up my red blood count because it was too low because I got a little bit of anemia. But my damn A1C went up. I can't figure that one out.
Well, damn. Yeah, I done my fucking test. The doctor said my all my vitamin shit, like my folic acid, iron, vitamin B and D were low, like below the average shit. So I have to take vitamins, like a little pussy.
I did the same thing, Dylan. But my biggest curiosity was, why did my A1C go up when my blood sugar levels have been holding steady at about 104?
Right.
And I haven't done anything different in my diet other than try to lose more weight. But how do I go from a 6 to a 6.9 on the A1C scale? I can't figure that one out.
Well, I guess you have to be stressed like Mark yelling at the dog to get the fuck in the house.
I'll tell you what, it sucks. As you get older, your body goes through a lot of changes. And if you're not moving around a lot, then you're going to see it gets worse.
Oh, he looks like he's at the 7-Eleven.
Hey, Nick, check it out. He's going to buy a coffee drink, I'll bet.
This is my worst problem right here.
Oh,
yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Mr.
That's the wor-
Intense, how are you doing? Mark, you should get a coffee flavored Monster.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Well, you know what I did, Dylan? I
Yes.
took both the Folgers and the Nescafe Ice Roast, and I use it in my Soda Stream water.
How'd that come out?
I'll carbonate the water first, and then I'll measure it out and drop it in, then shake it up. Shit's delicious, man. It really is.
What does that say? Toodle pants? Who the fuck
Yeah,
is that?
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Thank you.
Toodle pants.
I guess the person's been subscribed to me for years.
Where you at, Mark? At a gas station?
Yep.
Hey, Mark, grab me some beef jerky while you're at it.
And that's like why I'm slowly starting to drink soda again. I need to cut myself off because that shit'll make you fat instantly.
Oh, yeah. That's why I mentioned to you on the Nescafe Ice Roast that you saw. That stuff's really good, Mark, and it's cheap, too.
Brett said that shit locked up my computer. It had me change all my passwords for Yahoo, Gmail, and Microsoft.
Coaching this Rumble Studio fucking sucks.
No,
I've been
Toodle
creeping.
Pants, that sounds like a real stalker move. That sounds a stalker move.
Uh-oh, we got a stalker. Toodle pants.
Don't pull a Mark. Don't pull a Mark that says he has sodomized me in my sleep.
You can use OBS and still stream the Red Bull.
Yeah.
I think you can.
I use
Go ahead.
Streamlabs for PC.
Now,
And that's
He's
Devin,
like
confusing
you,
as
Mark.
hell.
Devin, you have the free version or the paid?
I have the free version.
It works pretty good.
Yep.
2 gorilla dogs, please.
Yes.
Well, Marcus has got a good question. Toodle pants.
Toodle pants.
Dylan's
Are you
new
Dylan's new
girlfriend?
girlfriend? Hey, listen, Marcus. You keep saying I eat pine cones, but last I checked, I heard from your father you eat Tide Pods and piss in the hallway.
Oh. The
You're
old
supposed
Tide
to piss out.
Pod.
Am I right, Mark?
You got it. Loves being in the hallway.
Misses the toilet completely and pisses in the fucking.
Nothing like hot
Goddamn
piss on a
hallway.
wooden floor.
Hey, listen. Just be happy he didn't pull a Roger and piss on your foot.
Or that foot that piss on the floor.
Well, shit.
How's your week been, Nick?
Been all right. It's been long. I worked, by the time the weekend's over, I'll work 60 hours this week.
Whoa, that's a
God
lot.
damn.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That wears me out thinking about it.
Yeah, really. I get tired thinking about 60. Man.
I'm waiting for Mark to open up a bar called Roadhouse, but he hasn't done it yet, so I can't go to work for him.
There you
I'm
go.
opening up a whorehouse called Little House.
I'll
Oh,
be
yeah?
Mark's first stripper.
We're gonna have male whores on the second floor and female whores on the first floor.
And Mark's calling me the biggest whore.
I'd like to work first floor, please.
And then for Marcus on the third floor, we're gonna have everything in between. All your transgendered and
You know,
Bi,
I like
whatever.
how.
You gonna
Speaking of
call
Marcus,
that the chicks with dicks floor?
the bilateral floor.
You know, Mark, I overheard Marcus came downstairs, saw you watching Devin's stream when he was shirtless, fucking waving his cock in the camera. I overheard he said you
He
were
wasn't-
asking if you're gay.
Yeah, he walked in when I was watching. He's like, "Dad, what the fuck are you watching?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a long story." Oh, don't worry, I'm not gay.
Mark could call the strip club Little Shop of Tricks.
Little shop of horns.
In Fagan's mind, it's gonna be like Fagan's Little Shop of Whores.
Well, nothing beats Frank's Chicken Shack out in Jersey, though. That place is so damn wild. You find it out in the middle of God knows where, and they got barbed wire fence around it. It's almost like you're entering a prison.
Oh yeah,
And when the girl
Do they
goes,
sell chicken?
yeah.
No.
I don't think it's there no more.
it's just the name is just like a play on words because the girls that are working the front door to take the admission money, they hand you this skanky looking glass. It's all smudged up and stuff. And it's like, no, you just hand it back or set it down on the table and you just order beers out of a bar or out of the bottle. You don't drink out of those glasses. It's a wild place, though.
Oh, excuse me. You know, Mark, Devin did the nice gesture of making me my cup of coffee, but it tastes like pissy alcohol.
What?
He pissed in my coffee.
When I watch Devin's live streams, it makes me not want to drink anymore.
Well, especially if you're instigating him to fucking slam a beer.
Instigator.
Hey, he said he had to slam a beer. He didn't tell Devin to take his clothes off.
Yeah, I didn't say all that.
You guys know you enjoyed the show. Don't lie.
You know, now
Yeah.
I see why Marcus thinks Mark is gay.
Actually, somebody paid for that.
After a while, I was expecting the Devin to come out with those little Twizzler things on his nipples?
Be right back.
Taxes. Woo!
I was gonna put on my assless chaps, but I was afraid Mark wouldn't like it. So
Oh.
Someone
Yeah,
paid him to get naked. I forgot who it was.
Yeah, Mark, you would have gotten horny if you got assless chaps on and some fucking nipple tassels.
Yeah, I don't think so. Probably not.
Hey, Brett, where'd you get Billet Boxes closing down?
No, somebody posted in Stevie's Discord, Billet Box is taking a break.
They
They're
may
not
be.
Thank God.
They may be.
Because from
We're not taking a break. No one's buying that fucking shit anymore.
No,
That's
they
probably
are.
why.
'Cause- No, they are. A majority of the shit's fucking sold out and shit like that. But from what I understood, and
Well,
this
you
is
remember a couple of years ago, you couldn't even get anything.
No, this is what I understood. It said, "Hi all, we're officially taking a break. Some stuff is still online, and we're still doing repairs for the next little bit. We won't have boxes coming back for the seeable future, and won't restock once other items are sold out."
If they're
Thanks
making
to
money,
everyone.
there's no reason why
Well,
they would close up. So obviously they're not making money anymore. Think about it.
They probably aren't.
Yeah, if they were selling out like people thought they would, why would they close shop?
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, I think they may have closed shop because I'm looking in Edge browser. Did a search for Billet Box. They're not coming up.
because Nick keeps buying up all their stock and everything, so they're like, "Fuck this!" So we have to quit selling them now.
Ooh, I got mail from Happy Hippie. Thanks, Hippie. Try these out.
I have a Siren 2 as well. I have to try it out.
All their shit's out of stock.
Shut your mouth.
Who?
Eat
Bill
my
Box?
asshole. Yeah.
Bill Box don't go on until fucking Saturday.
Okay.
Does it come with coupon codes, Brett?
Wow.
Mark, so I
asking
see you're
for a
still
friend.
vaping on that GT4.
Is my mic still on? Because I took my earpods out.
Yeah, it
you're
is. I heard
still
you.
on. You're still on.
All right.
I just got on Billet Box's site. Everything's already sold out, so they must
But
be
like
still
Nick
making
said,
money.
Saturday.
Yeah, they got to be making money.
Yeah, so Nick and Mark, since you guys didn't do your buffets, what are you gentlemen vaping on?
Toodle Pants looks like a 13-year-old girl. You may want to be careful on that one, whoever the fuck that is.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
I ain't going to jail. Fuck that.
Neither am I.
That's Dylan's new alias name.
Good job, Dylan. Proud of
You
you.
shut your fucking mouth. That's probably DC in disguise, Mark.
DC does like to disguise himself as little girls.
That's got to be Cheryl. Dylan, that's
No,
got to be
that's not
Cheryl.
That's not Cheryl.
No?
That's the only person that I can think of that would do some shit like that is DC. Ooh.
Nick, that looks nice.
Breaking Bad Billet Box with strawberry cream in there.
That's awesome.
I got this is the Duck
Harley.
Boss by Stevie Marquez, the Harley Billet Box. And then I can't show you what this is, but it's a BMM mod. And I got Steppenwolf in there.
Toodle
Take it
Pants
away.
says he's 30.
Take it away, Mr. Mark Fagan.
I'll drink that bathwater. Bring it over.
Mark, you're a sick bastard.
Sup, girl? I'm 24. Fucking Brett.
You gotta wait for Fagan to come back to do his buffet.
Okay, now, will the real Toodle Pants please stand up?
What the fuck was that, Mark?
What?
I got some Happy Hippie Love Juice right here. I got 4
Ooh.
bottles of it.
There you go.
Mark, you bastard, do your buffet.
We're doing buffets?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess
Hold on.
I guess for the three that already did the buffet, we'll redo ours since you gentlemen missed it.
Oh, this is an actual vape show?
Sure.
No, we just do it, whatever.
It's more like
Why did you-
freelance, Mark. Freelance.
Yes.
My shit's crooked. Where's my mod? I lost it. I got my
It's on your
glasses.
desk, you fuck. Ow.
GT4. The fuck? GT4 Woke Edition
There you go.
with the Ascent,
Black
and we got some of the BSK or BSX Butterscotch Reserve.
There you go.
Reserve.
Whoa.
Straight from Poland.
Hey,
Now
Mark,
for the
you
other.
still have that Typhon box that you had.
I never had the Typhon box. I don't think I had it.
I thought you had a used one that was forwarded to you.
No, I wanted one, but I never got one.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think I didn't have the Typhon box. I know what the mod you're talking about.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
right when you did the review on the second one, you opened it out right out the box.
I don't think I ever had the Typhon box. I always wanted one, but they're fucking too hard to get. You sure? I don't think so.
Nathan says the guy on the bottom right owns multiple brothels in Australia. You can work for him. Prostitution is legal in Australia.
It is, yes. And I'm opening up one here in Illinois. So if any ladies are interested, please inquire within.
I'm sure Toodle Pants would be interested.
I know Mark's gonna have me go by a stripper named Fat Penis.
In order to work here, you have to have sex with me during business hours. Thank you.
Holy shit.
Hold
Marlboro
Toodle Pants said,
27s.
"Here I am with my Marlboro 27s like a schmuck."
Damn.
Well, you gotta get yourself a vape. If you want to get into vapes, just contact Mr. Mark Fagan and he'll send you a disposable.
Just ask Dylan. You got to work for that disposable.
Mark will actually send you a free boxer mod to go with those disposables. Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, no, Mark. I think when you were doing the live shows before you canceled it, I only won one giveaway. That was like fucking beginning of Gen 22.
At least you won one. You cheap bastard.
That's what I got. That's when I got the fucking calendar of you showing your fucking ass and everything,
I don't remember all that. Thank you.
including one picture of you fucking spreading your fucking cheeks and everything.
See, I'm not the only one that does that. So
Is that the chick in chat that chews tobacco? No, that's not her. There's some
No.
chick on my Facebook page that, like, I've never seen a girl who chews tobacco before in my life, but she does.
Oh, that's kind of wicked.
Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah, really.
Imagine a blowjob from that, burn the shit out of your dick with all that nicotine in her mouth. Holy fuck. Get a rash.
Get fucking herpes.
Even worse, just a French kiss. Oh.
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 Never kiss any of the girls on the internet. That's a big no-no.
Hey Nick, not Nick. Hey Mark, I heard somebody gave you herpes in your late 20s.
No, it was early 30s.
it was more like
Herpes.
No, I ain't getting no fucking herpes.
Just the way Nick comes out and it was like herpes.
It was clap, you asshole, not herpes. Get it right.
Yeah. You don't want the clap.
It sounds like a cool STD.
I heard Mark got crabs.
Now that I did have.
Crabs?
In my 20s, I had that. That's a bitch.
yeah.
Ooh.
Well, we used to
Is
do.
crabs even around anymore?
Yeah. I think so.
Probably.
Now, Mark, I know this is YouTube, but we can't talk about this, and we would have to talk about this privately. What dirty homeless person did you have to fuck to get crabs?
Oh, that was my first wife that I married after she gave me crabs.
Oh God! Oh fucking God, bro!
Yeah, just
That tell
ask
you a lot.
Trailer Park Boys, he'll tell you. So Ricky.
I think the only YouTube stars on this panel are me and Mark. Thank you.
You know, what we used to do in my early 20s, we used to always carry a bottle of 91% rubbing alcohol in the car. This way, after you were done doing the backseat jump routine, You go into a gas station and douse yourself. Everything was killed off.
My cousin did that once. We picked him up, and he walked out of an alley. It was like an 85-degree day. He walks out of the alley with some black chick who's wearing like a long overcoat, like in the middle of summer. He's like, man, that chick just charged me $2.50 for a blowjob. I'm like, dude, $2.50? You better go fucking douse your dick in some alcohol. So we go to the gas station, and sure enough, he buys a bottle of alcohol, pours it all over his dick, and starts screaming.
Oh, yeah.
You know, bro, fucking, I was in high school. This was before I met any of you. Fucking, I was sitting at the bus stop going to school. Some old ass broad comes up to me. Like, you have $20? I'm pregnant. The bitch nowhere looked pregnant, but wore those fucking old fashioned fucking trench coats and shit like that. She had to ask me for $20, $30, $40. I was like, just go the fuck away.
She was looking for a crack hit. That's what she was looking for.
She was looking for child support money from Dylan. So.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. For fucking sure.
Yeah, little did we know, Brett, that Dylan was on America's Got Talent. I think that's where he got his fame at.
You know, I'm starting to think that woman that asked me for money, including all the women that were watching Mark's shower video. I think those are Mark's long lost girlfriends.
I hope so.
No, I like Mark's lice comb for combing out the cotton.
That's the crab comb.
That's a good one. That's good. And it actually works, too.
That's his combs he uses for crabs.
That works, too.
You know, Mark, I tried using that trick on my fucking cotton. That shit don't work for me, bitch.
I'm telling you, gotta get a crab comb. Just go out and get crabs.
I'm pretty sure Brett sent that to you as like a.
Yeah,
like
he said it was the crab comb.
That was Brett's hand-me-down crab comb. He gave it to me.
Well, now I know Brett gave you crabs again.
It's got blonde pubic hair in it. Like, what the fuck is this?
I guess all Brett's juice gave you fucking pubic hairs too.
I want to vape fucking cotton when you get crabs in it. That's a bitch.
This has got to be the best ingenious design on a bottle for a squash.
Fucking Brett.
Fucking Brett, I swear to God.
He's worse. Santa had a good idea when they came up with a spade.
Yep.
You know, Mark, if I come to your house this summer and I bring my billet box, don't yell at me if I pass out like Devin did after I get drunk.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do no such thing.
Mark, don't you have a Vicious Ant mod?
I had one. I gave it to somebody because I didn't like it.
Yeah, Mark throws kids in the trash. So
that one I didn't throw in the trash. It was too expensive, even though I didn't pay for it.
Yeah, my father got a Vicious Ant coming his way, a Dog Poke coming his way, and I just got a new RBA for my billet box coming.
The only problem with Vicious Ant, they charge you like hell just to ship the shit.
Yep.
Oh yeah. On top of that, they charge you like $500-$600. On top of that, Brian, they charge you like $500-$600 depending on the mod.
Well, like before, I was telling a couple of weeks ago, I bought this one, and I got the polished Altum Duke 2. I was just underneath the $1,000 mark, and I still had to pay $50 per item just to get it to ship. That's ridiculous. And they stuck them both in one box, so I don't know why they didn't just charge me $50.
Right.
Either way, look at it.
I'm 24-year-old female. That's still making me laugh.
Ain't no 24-year-old females watching this shit. That's for goddamn sure.
No, they come over to your channel when you're live on Saturdays.
I wish. Shit. I'd be live more often. I speak Cantonese and Mandarin. He's bringing new girls in every month on student visas. That is correct. Nathan knows a lot about my establishment. He visits it weekly, actually.
I heard Mark still owns like 20 migrants and hasn't released them yet to ICE.
Nathan's preferred girl is a young girl who he dresses up like little boys, and they play like Yeah, they play school together. It gets pretty creepy. Good job, Nathan. Merry Christmas, by the way. You fucking son of a bitch. I'll come over
You
there and
know-
sodomize you.
Hey,
Well, we all had the idea. What it was about a week ago, Mark. When if you put your pole in, get the immigrants, the illegals, dig the hole for you, and start building it. Then call ICE and have them deported. That way, you don't have to pay them anything.
That's a genius idea. Actually.
hey, Nick, my father told me to say nice mod, but his box is lost, and you're gonna have to call USPS to find out where it is.
Well, I'm sorry, bud, but I'm over here and you're over there. You're gonna have to find out where it is.
Now, for those who don't know the reference to that joke, me, Devin, and Nick know the reference to that joke, and it's because someone in our little group kept harassing somebody else about it, and then he got the package. I'm not referencing any names.
What you talking about, Willis?
Mark, I'm gonna have to text you about it after the stream is done.
Ling Ling and Lulu are my favorite. They love great bodies. Or they have great bodies, excuse me.
I see Brett's got some vicious
some
ant
junk.
stuff. Hey, Brett, if you got by chance to have a Club Omega, let me know.
Now, what's the Club Omega?
It was an all-in-one, AIO, and it looked about the size of a billet box, maybe a little smaller. And you were able to order either mouth to lung or a restricted direct lung on the atomizer. Oh, there's Windows.
Oh, you fucking with
Man,
that
look
little
at
thing
those
again.
fucking cameras. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, he's got the good setup.
Oh, yeah. Mark's got fucking
Hi.
$7,000 there.
Mark sounds like a little pedophile when he said that. Oh, sorry, I didn't have my camera on when I asked that.
I miss the good old days when Mark was going on Omegle and seeing dudes jerk off in front of the camera.
Oh,
The good old days.
I'm not gonna lie, I missed the good old days when Mark really saw one guy that looked like Happy Hippie and got freaked the fuck out.
That was hippie. My monitor's dirty. Dylan, get over here and clean my monitor for me.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to
I'm
make me move in with you, and I don't want to have to deal with you being an asshole while on live. Sorry.
Dylan's like, I met him at the bar, then he got a package extra small.
Yes, we all know Mark has an extra small package.
I would consider it just small, not extra small.
Brett, I'll look for it elsewhere.
No, Mark, that's not what you told me during a phone call. You said you have an extra small penis.
I've grown, though. It's small now, not extra small.
Oh, shit.
Well, I got at least something to look forward to over the weekend. I got to sign up a
Whoa.
new consent form.
There was
And
this,
yes-
Mark, there was this new sex toy I was going to send you. It had a dick and a vagina at the bottom and everything. I was just going to have you show it off on camera just to be funny.
That sounds more like Dylan's speed right there.
And yes, Brett, I met Mark at the dive bar that he went to with Tom, and Mark pissed on my foot, and then he called me apologizing to me after that.
Pee on my feet, baby.
I know one thing where I'm at, Dylan, we don't have too many dive bars. I think there's only 2 down the block, and that's it.
Yeah, all our dive bars and normal bars. Well, we got some normal bars out here in Staten Island, but every other dive bar is in like Manhattan and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan.
And I'm afraid I'm afraid to ask Mark to come out to New York and dive bar with me.
That's a good one.
After his experience in New York the last time he was out here.
Shut your mouth.
Come make me, big boy.
You'd like that too much.
Well, I mean, Nick does a piss poor job at making me shut my mouth.
Whoa, that sounds a little. How does he make you shut your mouth?
He yells at me too much.
Oh, I thought he forced himself in you or something.
Get the fuck out of here.
Whoa,
Mark.
Nick, you gotta let him talk shit. Mark, Nick, you gotta let him talk shit about you like that?
Remember, Dylan's a grower, not a shower.
Just remember,
Asshole.
Dylan's balls haven't dropped yet.
Hey, that's not what I heard. I heard my
No,
balls
that's
made
what
out.
I heard from JT. That's your grandpa. He says your balls.
Hey,
haven't
listen, my balls are like Mark's. They're made out of Teflon.
Fucking
They don't
Brad
want me
is
to-
like, he's like, right on. I'm new here. I was shopping for Rainbow 6 inches on Amazon, and somehow I got it.
How's that green screen thing working out, Mark? Pretty good?
It's working pretty good. A little annoying. It's a curtain, but
Right. It does the job, you know.
Now you got to find a screensaver with the Trailer Park Boys behind it for tomorrow.
that's what I'm saying.
You gentlemen talk a bunch of your stuff. I will be right back.
I was wondering if they came out with some software where you can actually use a digital green screen and then overlay on top of that with a background.
You can kind of do that with Zoom, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down in Texas, huh? Yeah, Mark vacations there on the weekends. So
Thank you.
he's wearing a cowboy hat and he's riding a horse and everything like that. It's fun. You should watch him.
Cowboy. There's my cheat sheet right there.
There you
When I
go.
do my video.
Hmm. That works.
Oh, so you have to read it like a teleprompter. Oh, okay.
No, I got everything on here so I remember like the milligrams, what it comes in. I can't remember all this shit.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that's almost impossible to remember all that.
I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah.
Mama.
Roger, get the fuck out of here.
Stop.
Mama. The fuck? So you have to go. You got to go in the camera settings just to do anything with the camera and then come back. That's kind of gay.
A
They
little
should,
bit.
just, they should just let you like adjust everything on the home screen.
Yeah, you think it would. I see you got quite a few baffles on the wall, Mark. Where'd you pick those up at?
I just got them off Amazon. I got them on the I put them on the ceiling because it's really echoey down here.
Yeah.
It's got a cement floor and shit. So then I threw all these shitty ass rugs on the floor and
Yeah, it'll dampen the sound a little bit.
pretty much.
Fucking Mark's got a pretty nice layer going on, I think.
Oh, yeah, I'd say so.
Hey, player. Fuck's Dylan at? This is his goddamn show and he disappears?
Yep.
He's doing
Every
something.
time.
Fucking piece of
Playing
shit.
with himself.
You need to talk to your son there, Mark.
Dylan, you better get your ass back here.
He's probably taking a dump.
Probably.
Oh, boy.
I know yesterday I spent about 3 hours looking for a new PC. I don't know if I should do a regular gaming PC or a laptop.
Oh, laptops nowadays are as powerful as fucking desktops are.
Yeah, I know. I got a mid-range laptop. It's a Lenovo. It does all right, but there's not a whole lot of space on the SSD drive. I figure I can up it and trade it in.
You can get an external hard drive. Oh, I got a 2 terabyte. I'm thinking about getting a 4 terabyte for mine.
I got 8 external hard drives sitting in the cabinet. I don't even use them.
External
Mark.
SSD drive's the best.
Yeah.
Are you on PC down there or are you on a Mac?
On when I go live, I use my PC. When I do my videos, I go on my Mac.
Gotcha.
Just because there's a lot more programs. I don't know. Going live on Windows is a little bit I don't know, a little bit better.
Yeah, ST
Mac's
had
still a little finicky.
had to teach Mark how to go live on Mac. So.
Shit.
Oh, ST, man. I like ST, man. He's a good dude.
Saint Vapes.
I like Brett's thing there. He's a swinger for DILFs.
Would that be dads I like to fuck, or let's see, what else could D stand for? I don't know. Dildos I like to fuck.
I think it's dads I'd like to fuck. That's what it stands for.
Dads I like to
Where's
fuck.
he towing for anus? Oh man.
Oh, man.
So Devin, yesterday when you initially got done with the first stream, did you delete it right away?
Yep. He's a
Yeah,
sissy like
I
that. He deletes all his drunk streams like me.
There
You
you go.
sissy.
I was playing copyrighted music, so I had to. I was playing fucking Nickelback and all that shit. So.
Oh yeah, they'll ding you on that one. I never understood YouTube's policies on that. You know, it just
I mean, I can understand if you're like a channel with 1 million subscribers and you're actually making tall money off
oh yeah.
video with music, fine. But if you're a small channel, like what the hell? Who cares?
Yeah,
You're not
really.
making any money off of it.
Exactly.
Well, something like what we're doing. We're not even selling anything. We're not promoting anything. We're just in
Exactly.
here just shooting the fucking shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you can talk about vape products all you want doing our little skit, and nothing happens. But if you get the other things, they want to demonetize right away.
Yep.
I don't understand that. That's like Hickok 45. He had the thing with the firearms, right? They nailed him one day. They took his channel and deleted it on him. So he got it back because he said, I'm not selling anything. All I'm doing is showing shooting of a firearm. So how is that promoting violence or anything like that? And he was right, you know. Bullshit.
Well, with vape videos, like a lot of the time when we get a strike, it's for like drug abuse. They consider it like drug use sometimes.
Yeah, I don't understand that one. It just doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
Probably because it has nicotine in the liquid.
Well, I guess technically nicotine is a drug, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I guess technically, if you want to be technical, I guess
Yep.
it is drug use,
It's
Well,
for
it looks
medical
like
stuff.
but it's legal drug use.
YouTube is going global and demonetizing everybody everywhere. So it doesn't really matter where you live anymore. You could be
Yep.
in New Zealand, Netherlands. They're going to demonetize.
Are we talking shit about Nickelback? We're talking about good Nickelback, old Nickelback, not new Nickelback. New Nickelback is gay as shit.
Yeah.
Old Nickelback, good.
Fucking Chad Kroger, I liked him better with his fucking long ass hair. But now
Oh.
he looks fucking dyke with this short hair. Fucking Canadians.
That son of a bitch got the fucking.
He's got money.
He got the fuck Avril Lavigne shit. I'd fucking suck his dick just to get a taste of that.
Yeah, right. She was always a number.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Mark listens to her when he's in the shower. Hey, you, I could be your.
You got to wonder how much in the way of royalties these musicians get when their songs are in a movie. They got to be getting paid good bucks.
Probably.
Or like when they pay a musician to write a song for their movie, where it's literally just for the movie.
Yeah, yeah. And they probably get a premium if they write the song for the movie and perform it for the movie. And it's just strictly that song is for the movie and that's it.
I wonder if it's like a one-time fee or if they get paid as the movie makes more money, they make more money.
I think
It's probably how the contract's set up, Mark, because I know when Tom Cruise came out with Top Gun Maverick, he wasn't letting that bitch release until
Right.
the movie theaters were back open because he didn't take any money up front. He went off of a percentage of what it overall sells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's like a lot of your stars from the old TV shows. They get royalties from just the repeats.
Well, that's just like fucking Jordan. Look at how much Jordan makes off of Nike every year because it didn't stop with just his
Yeah.
name going on the shoe. He gets a percentage of the sales, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Every time they sell. Every time.
Dylan, where'd you go?
I just texted him and I said, "Where did you go?" And waiting for a reply.
I say we all fuck with him and just leave the stream.
How the fuck you do it? How you do a live stream and just leave?
Listen, you fucktards, I was taking a piss. That I was
Oh,
talking to my
there he is.
godmother about
That
something.
fucking long to take a fucking piss? Did you
He's
wipe
like-
when you were done?
Here, bud.
Then my godmother had to pull me aside and I got my prime.
Do you wipe back the front when you pee or front to back?
I'm sorry, I have you and Roger look up my piss.
That's
Oh.
not a good comeback.
I'm a back to front wiper myself.
I like back to front too. It makes my vagina a little bit more red.
For
Is
a
that
minute
doo-doo
there,
on your vagina?
You're like you're like
if Doc-
Ogre in Revenge of the Nerds taking that 20-minute piss in the urinal.
If Dr. Pepper wants to sponsor me, thank you. I like this new
And
Blackberry.
Toodle Pants, I was never a skater boy, thank you.
Oh,
Nicola, I hope you. Yeah, I hate you. You're like the worst drug in the world. Thank you.
okay. Rebel Vape, you owe me something. Damn it.
Bill Box owes me $1 million.
I hate to say it, but they went belly up.
Belly up.
And
I
you know,
guarantee you
after,
they weren't making money. I guarantee
and you know, since Mark said he knows I have his product, Mark, you owe me $2,000 for vaping your bulk without getting HIV, bitch.
Oh, that's your loss.
After you said I was gonna get HIV and AIDS from it, bitch.
You should have. Everyone else got it.
Well, they got defective products. Ha!
So, Nick, you're going to enjoy a beer over the weekend?
Nope, I'll be working
Damn.
all weekend. Every other weekend I got off.
Yeah.
Every other weekend.
That's not bad.
No. No, every other weekend. I ain't getting any overtime next week, so I'll work the weekend, and I'll be off Monday, Tuesday, then I'll work Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'll be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's one of the reasons why I miss Pittsburgh. You know, I moved out from there to here. Had a nice little registered business and making good money. Then the pandemic hit. Everything went to shit.
And then after I met Mark, my life turned to bigger shit.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Mark's went to shit about 2019, 2020. That's when his life took a turn for the worst.
You know, my life turned to shit when Mark tried to hook my mother and father back up for sex right before.
Hey,
she
Mark.
died.
Oh,
Mark, what do you say about the Bulk V2, bro?
Shit, China knows
everybody
better.
else has got a V. They're already onto the V3s, V4s, 6s, whatever. You gotta come out with a V2, brother.
I don't think
listen,
Omer is
bro.
even still in business.
They're
You
not.
got to figure a dead rabbit. That's been done how many times? So
Oh,
we
it's completely
definitely
dead.
need a bulk too.
Right,
Oh,
but
actually-
Nick. Also, you have to remember he can do the bulk V2 and a bunch of bulk disposables.
Actually,
I'm sure Vapor
there's-
Squad will pick it up.
Omer is still in business.
Are they?
And they still advertise the bulk on their site.
Are you kidding?
Hey,
Nope.
hey, Mark,
it's
I have
there.
a flavor. Mark, if you do a disposable, I have a flavor for you. Salty ass cracks.
How about fucking nutsack in your mouth?
You would want me to have your nutsack in your mouth, you dirty pervert?
After all the PMTAs are finally taking the disposables down from down here, so they'll be off the shelves. Thank God.
Yeah, disposables are fucking ruining every fucking thing.
Oh, they will for a while now until they decide to get rid of them.
If they ever do, they're in every fucking gas station now.
Exactly.
They've infiltrated the whole market.
Yep, I see Mark's Bulk RTA still on their site.
Someone email Omir and tell them you want to order 10,000 pieces of the bulk RTA. See what they tell you.
Yeah, it's good. Bro, Mark, I don't think you were in here when fucking Vids and your mom was in Zoom and shit like that, bro. He was trying to see how much it would be for a gallon of fucking banana candy.
Oh, he told me and he accidentally ordered it or some shit. He said,
Yeah, bro, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? 'Cause I know how you are. $52,000 fucking dollars later, bro.
"Holy shit!"
Wow.
From
Me,
Wonder
Devin, and Nick were
Flavors.
just fucking laughing at that shit too.
Seeing that, I gotta order some more flavors today. So
Who the fuck is he?
Where are you going to get them from, Devin?
Flavor Jungle.
Flavor Jungle?
I got my VGPG coming in tomorrow.
You know, if you take some of them flavors, you could put them in water. You could put them in your coffee. You know, as long as it's a natural flavor, you just 1 drop per ounce.
I'll
Yep.
be right
Hey,
back. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
Cat piss, Brett says. Triple coil. Registered like on a list.
Yeah, Nick, my father's begging you to call USPS, sir. He says he's gonna call you. He said he was banned from USPS for calling them, and they told him to go fuck himself.
I don't know. The way USPS is going, they're probably going to get rid of them.
Probably, I have no idea.
How do you screw up a $3 cable delivery and somebody steal it? Look at that. That's horseshit. It's like they took their time and peeled the label off the damn package.
Oh,
Fuckers sick.
But
horny.
they were kind enough to leave the tracking number on there. It's like, that's really messed up. It's a $3 goddamn cable.
Oh, Mark, question for you: did you ever review the Recurve by Mike?
Motherfucker, do you watch my channel, bitch?
Before you deleted your fucking videos, motherfucker, I didn't see it on your channel.
I don't know if I did or not. To be honest with you, I couldn't tell you.
No, because I have an 18650 mech that you yelled at me not to buy. I have a
Oh
Recurve.
god, you got a
So I was
mech
gonna
mod?
slap those two together and shit like that to see how it is.
You're gonna blow the place up.
See, I watch all of Mark's reviews because he does one of the best ones out there.
Do that? That's what you're supposed to say. Whether you believe it or not, you should just say it like that.
No,
No, 'cause
actually, you do
Mark,
some
remember-
really good ones, Mark.
Because Mark,
Yours are
remember, I
straight and
started
to the
watching.
point, and they're very professional. Whereas some of the reviewers out in the world, they don't do such a hot job.
Whoever gave you a mech mod, Dylan, should be ashamed of themselves.
It was that SXK mech mod that I bought from Fast Tech before they fucking closed down. And you yelled at me not to buy it, and I still bought it for a fucking collector's piece.
Oh god, that's gonna fucking go off like a Christmas tree.
I kind of like that pod you did, Mark. The Just Fog, is that the one? It's got the dual coil in it.
Ah, fuck, I forgot. I lose
Yeah.
track of.
That was kind of weird looking, but looked like a pretty solid pod though.
And Mark, you have to remember, I started watching your channel when you and Angela reviewed that fucking Fantasy E-Juice, and you were bitching that it was too icy.
Oh, I know you're talking about I think I know what you're talking about.
The ripoff of the fucking Fanta soda.
Yeah, people in the UK were bitching at me. This is the best juice ever.
They
think
take
that was
their
still-
juice really, really seriously over there.
I know you guys must have had good juice out there.
And that was when you were still living in the fucking trailer park.
Well, imagine living in the UK, though. You got a short fill and a long fill. You got to put the separate Nick shots in the bottle, shake it up. It's like we don't have that problem here.
Not yet, anyways. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, when you come out with that V2, make sure you include 2 sets of coils.
I'll be sure to do that.
And
You know
when
how
you
hard
said,
it was. How hard it was to convince them to put Coilology coils in the box. Like they didn't want to do it. They were being cheap. I'm like, come on,
Yeah, really.
begging.
no, we don't think that would be a good idea. We put
No,
our
no, 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 not today.
They were worried about that 1 cent extra per box.
Yep, that's because they had to pay Coilology for their coils. I'm like, just tell them to put their logo on the box, and that'll be payment, like free advertising.
Where's the company out of, Mark?
Omir, they're in China.
Shenzhen, China.
Yeah, that's where they all are at.
And John King Tong.
I can't imagine visiting the joint. They probably have a different company within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah,
Hey,
probably.
Hey, Mark, do they got like any kind of like a netting around their building to keep the workers there so if they decide to jump out the fucking window to catch them?
Yeah, where was that at? I heard about that
It was
before.
like Apple, wasn't it?
Was it Apple?
Wasn't it like Apple?
Yeah, Apple.
They have a net outside, they catch everybody.
Like so many of their workers commit suicide, they got to fucking lock them in.
Well, Apple at one time had security guards around the building, and when somebody was trying to get out, they were always questioned, "Are you going home or are you going in?"
You know,
And
Mark,
if they did the wrong thing, they get fired.
It's almost like Amazon, how they
Yeah.
got their
Yep.
place fucking set up.
that's like Mark fucking up there in Chi-Town. I didn't realize you guys had the Sears headquarters up there.
Do we?
Yeah.
Sears
Yeah,
still, I didn't know.
It's abandoned. It's a fucking
Oh.
big ass building, dude. Huge.
Damn,
Huge.
that's probably a crack house now.
No,
It's Mark.
abandoned.
No, Mark, it's called the Fagan Whorehouse. What are you talking about?
That'd be a pretty nice whorehouse.
They ought
Yeah, I
to
was
do
watching
they ought to do like in Pittsburgh when somebody leaves, a corporation leaves, and the big building's standing there. Somebody comes in and creates apartment buildings out of them.
Yeah, I mean, at least do something with the building. Fuck, don't let it just sit there and rot away.
Right.
Right.
a lot of
Fucking
explorers like to go in there and explore.
Turn it into a crack house at least. Fuck.
You know, Mark, I heard you had an alien probe up your ass.
I actually have 2 of them up my ass. Thank you.
Rib for Mark's pleasure.
Ooh, yeah. Me love you long time.
All right, here's a joke for you guys. I know you guys have heard it before, but I'm going to say it again. Why do
Here it
lesbians enjoy eating pussy? Because they can still see the asshole in front of them.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, aren't we all a bunch of assholes?
No, I'll tell you.
I mean, Mark's the biggest asshole we all know.
I mean, you think about it, Mark. You got 100-some thousand subs, man. 10,000 pieces really wouldn't be that much to sell.
Oh, you'd be shocked. I forgot how many they made in the big. I think they made 3,000 or 6,000. I forgot.
Yeah, and I got one. What for the boat?
A lot of people don't like big atomizers. Like that was a 28 millimeter. So and with the glass it was like a 30 millimeter. A lot of people don't like the big shit.
Well, you know the bulk is really popular over in the UK.
Yeah,
Well,
people are
you
still
know-
buying it.
A lot of people have it over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
think
know,
Billy
Mark.
Lee, she vapes on hers.
That's
So,
what's
Toodle
so
Pants
great
had-
about
Go ahead, Nick.
that's what's so great about making a V2, Mark. You can make it like a 24 millimeter or 22.
Yeah.
You got a point. And, you know,
Yeah.
Toodle Pants has a question.
Toodle
What do you call a deer with no fucking eyes?
A deer with no eyes.
I've heard this one.
I
before.
call that Mark Fagan
What?
What?
because the motherfucker drives over fucking holes and guardrails while he's fucking riding a bike, which I don't know how the fuck he does it.
It's called magic.
He's the definition of a fucking Pollock.
I am a Polak.
But what do you call a deer with no eyes there, Toodle Pants?
Toodle pants.
Noodle pants. How could I know?
Here.
40 millimeter.
Yeah, Brett said you can make a 40 millimeter one.
36. The fuck is
I
that?
think the 40 millimeter RTAs and stuff like that, they're dying off.
Yeah.
A
But
lot
then
of
again,
people
you
aren't going
but then
for
again, you have the big bulky ass Asgards and shit like that. Even the Voltrov RTA, they
Yeah.
have like a 32 millimeter Voltrov and shit like that. Those are big ass tanks for big mods. What's the
fridge.
difference? What's the difference between a hooker and a fridge? The fridge doesn't fart when you take the meat out.
Doesn't look
Damn.
sense.
Sounds like something Mark would say.
Right, but Mark would just start swinging Legless Lucy when he's drunk.
Legless Lucy.
You don't still have that, do you, Mark?
Yeah, it's around here. Just say it's not on display because
Yeah.
if people came down there like, what the fuck is that? Like, oh man, that's a long story.
He even had the
I remember
turd
you
soap
pulled that out of the box on a shit show one night. I'm sitting there looking at it like, what?
bro. He even had the fucking that turd soap that fucking Jason sent him,
Yep, that's soap. It was. I think it's a bar of soap. If I'm not mistaken.
and it had corn pieces showing too. Now his hand
Yep.
didn't smell like fucking shit.
Or Laga soap.
Well, I always knew Mark was full of shit.
Full of doo doo.
Well, you got to think about it. Some of the stuff that Mark and Angela pulled off on the shit show, if they tried it nowadays, that channel would get deleted right away.
I know. Tell me about it.
And with the
That
amount of
was
times
funny
Mark
as hell,
played
though.
music, with the amount of times Mark talked shit and played music, I'm surprised his channel's still standing.
Well,
You and me both.
some of the UK vape shows, they do giveaways and everything else over there. And hardly anybody from YouTube bothers them.
Mark, I forgot to ask you when we were doing that interview thing. Since you got your channel back, did they ever monetize your shit or is it demonetized?
No, they did monetize. After they gave my channel back, they demonetized it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did that to everybody.
Yep. Most people that got their shit pulled.
I think except for Suck My Mod. Suck My Mod still has a monetized channel.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Because he's barely posting.
Yeah, he barely puts anything out there.
Yeah. He's pretty much moved on, I think.
Yeah, well, he's working with that one company. They do a lot of stuff with CBD and THC and whatever else.
What's Mark's plans for this weekend?
Hopefully going to the bar. Looking for duck lips.
See, he's just like Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys, always wanting to go to the bar and get fucked up.
That's all there is to do. There ain't nothing else to do.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty boring.
I know
I'd like to go back to strip
my
club.
weekend is going to exist with me, my dog, and doing a lot of exercise. I got to get out and start walking again.
Yep, I'm with you on that one.
Well, I know my summers get to deal with Mark's drunken antics.
Roger, get out of here. Go, get.
Oh, there he goes. Yelling at the damn dog again.
Hey, Dylan, my doc, she called me up yesterday and she goes, "You still staying off the alcohol?" I said, "Yep."
Oof.
She says, "Good."
But
Mark,
not
when
for
he
long.
pisses or shits on your foot, don't say anything.
Roger, get down.
Get
Roger's
the fuck
going to
down,
chew his
Roger.
shoelaces up.
Joe Biden, wake up.
Get the fuck out of here, you
Oh,
stink.
that was Joe Biden. Get up. Oh, shit. Yo,
Nathan
Nick.
says, "Looking for Macron's wife."
You know, Nick, since I didn't bring my tool to get the flush out on this. I fucking found a coin. I was able to.
There you go. That's all you need, bud.
Joe Biden is behind you.
Just make sure you don't take that 25 cents to the candy store because then you ain't going to have a tool anymore.
I created a Boro nut removal tool on Thingiverse. It's free to download. Just print it.
Oh yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I'm out. I might have to get ready for work.
Yep, I'm out of here too, you
Yeah,
cocksuckers.
guys.
All right. Take
I'll
it
see
easy.
you later, babies.
Later,
See
fucker.
you, Mark. See you, Nick.
Later.
Baby.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye.
So the three amigos are left.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
We did an hour and 40 already.
Oh yeah.
Well, I see the time thing on the chat's just popping up now, populating 13 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Which isn't bad. So.
No. That was nice of Mark to pop in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised he popped in at the same time Nick did.
Uh-huh.
You know, I was
Having
thinking,
any-
I was
I'm sorry,
thinking
Brandon.
for Mark, what he ought to do is get a hold of SX Mini and create a small atomizer that they could
Yeah.
start promoting with their new mods and stuff.
No, even if it was just for the Dico's mod, the Danny box and stuff like that,
Yeah.
he could have done the same thing, and he would have been able to create a 22 or 24 millimeter tank
Yeah.
just for that.
Yeah, I think those days of those 40 millimeters, they're coming to an end. Because if you notice, you go online, they got about 3 or 4 of them hanging around, but Voltrove, they're not selling many.
Right. But then again, at the same time, you're gonna have to get it from fucking the Facebook groups and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, see, that's another thing that kills me about Facebook. I don't use it, for one, because of the safety features and stuff and all the spam. But some of those modders are on there. You got to wonder how they're making any money.
Right.
Because, you got the groups you got to get into. You got to get permission to get into the group. And then you got to be on this, drawing just to get a chance to buy the mod.
Right.
It's like, why don't you just take your idea and mass produce it, and make more money?
That's how it is with BMM. You gotta know somebody that's in the group. Wait for them to invite you in the group.
Yeah.
Once
Well,
you're in the group, you have to wait a whole year just to get into the raffle.
Well, you got to remember, Charles is a one-man show. He's doing everything himself.
Yeah.
And if you ever watched how somebody interviewed him a couple of years ago about it. They had 2 segments, and he showed all the stuff he goes through, and that's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, it is. Because of the fact he's got so many mods that he has to create and then put the chip in,
Yeah.
the whole 9, and then package everything himself, send those off, and then get to the next set of orders.
Yeah. You got to wonder how much money he actually makes doing that, though.
I mean, it's the same thing with RJ and Wick.
Right.
It takes him a while to create the atomizers. Then he's gonna have to put in orders through the Google Docs.
Right.
And then it's gonna take a while before the release comes.
Right.
I mean, Nick got his. Then I bought the one that he had off of him, since he just had the one. And then that was it. So now I gotta wait till that comes in, and start vaping on it.
Oh, check this out. Okay, I go launch Microsoft Edge, right?
Right.
I'm doing a search for Billet Box. Well, guess what? Billet Box doesn't come up. I go to Chrome and I do a search for Billet Box. It comes up.
Yeah, I went to Billet Box's website and it went right to the page.
So Microsoft must have a problem with vaping themselves,
Right. And Mark, you shut your mouth, you piece of shit. Since he's in chat. Why don't you go drink another beer, Mark?
I'm on Steam Tuner's website, and they don't look like they've got a whole lot of stuff left.
Right.
Because if you go to the GT4S on Steam Tuner's site, all they've got is a nano kit that's out of stock. There's not a whole lot. Now, wait a minute. Steam Tuner's got Kangertech listed on their site. Sub-Tank Mini. Unbelievable. And that's 18 euros. Hey, wait a minute. They listed a Eden Mods Rose 2. I got the Eden Mods Rose 3, and that's a 23 millimeter one.
Oh, there goes Mark with his dolphin porn again.
Uh-oh. Dolphins are us.
You know, and I didn't get a chance to tell Mark this face to face. He needs to open up a toy store that says "Dolphins are us." But even though I know the stream was kind of like an hour late, gentlemen, we might as well call it a day. Brian, are you gonna come on Devin's stream tonight?
Sure. What time?
8 o'clock our time, brother. 7 o'clock Devin's.
All right. Resend the link because I think I might have deleted the old ones.
All right.
right.
I think the Chuck's Zoom room is the same as the last one. If you go to join a meeting and
Yeah, but
I
think I accidentally whacked the emails.
Okay.
I thought I was clearing out my promotions box, which had about 100 and some in it, and here I whacked that one instead.
Oof.
So yes, resend it to me if you could.
Yeah, I'll send it within like the next hour or so.
Sounds like a plan, sir.
That way I can go help my godmother with whatever she needs me to help her with.
Yeah.
Everybody in chat, come tune into the CBS channel, the CBS show, I should say, tonight.
Yeah, Brett, wear your purple dress.
Come tune into the CBS show tonight. It's going to be myself, Butter Squad, Devin Jeffrey, and Mr. Brian Ferguson, including Mr. Brett Whitney, who's in chat, alongside Miss Cheryl, who's going to be in there tonight. Tune in. Stay tuned. I believe next week we're not doing a show, right, Devin?
Yeah, not next week. I'm moving. So
yeah, next week no show. So it's this week and whenever Devin gets all settled in and everything.
Well, a big shout out to Mark for joining us today. We appreciate that, Mark.
Huge shout out to Mark Fagan for coming in the beginning of the show.
And Nick as well.
And huge shout out to Nick. And all I have to say is, in words of Wicked Vapor, say a prayer for America and don't be a motherfucking dick.
There you go. Everybody have a good day.
Yes. Later, everybody.